Hello. What I'm going to do today is show you how to create a radio station. Now, I'm going to do a really simple one, but so once you get the hang of it and you've grasped the idea, you can make your radio station as complicated as you want. So, first thing we're going to want to do is go to a talking activator. And you can either create one from scratch or just edit one. So what I'm going to do is edit one. My radio. I'll just give it whatever ID you want. And now this name is what will appear in your Pip-Boy. So I'm going to go my radio. Make sure radio station and continuous broadcast are both checked. Also, we'll want to change the script to none just because of that. Yeah, okay. Yes, create a new form. And you're also going to want to give it a voice type. So we'll just create a new voice like this. My radio voice. Go back to the talking activator. I'll just search for it in here. So I called it my radio. And find my radio voice here. Next, what we're going to want to do is place it somewhere in the wasteland. Okay, let's put it in Good Springs. Takes forever to load. Make sure to save frequently as well, because if it crashes and you lose everything, it can be a bit annoying. Just taking its time here. So anyway, what we're going to want to do now is click and drag your talking activator into the world and put it somewhere where it can't be seen by the player. So your best bet for that would be to drag it into the ground. I'm holding Z and just pulling my mouse down like that, and it's now underground. So now we want to double click that and hit radio data and set broadcast radius to everywhere. So now it'll always be able to play basically. So what we're going to want to do next is create a quest for our radio. So we're going to right click new and give it an ID. My radio quest. Priority 55, start game enabled, and allow repeated conversation topics. Hit OK and go back into the quest. So now we're going to want to right click on the quest conditions, and for get is ID, we're going to look for my radio talk, which is the name of my talking activator. Like that. So now what we're going to want to do is select our songs. So I've done this in advance. I've gone to Fallout New Vegas, Data, Sound, Songs, created a folder, My Radio, in which I placed 4 Beatles songs. And these are WAV files. They're called .mp3, that's just the name, they're WAVs. And so what we're going to want to do next is go to Audio, Sound, and we're going to create a new one. So let's call it My Sound 1 and add sound file. We're going to want to track down the first song. Okay, so you can play these to test them, test if they're working. So I'll test these off camera probably. So we're going to want to create lots of these. Basically as many of these as you're going to want to use. Okay, so next up, we're going to want to go back to our quest. And we're going to hit the radio topic, right click, add a topic, and we're going to find radio hello. There it is. We're just going to write whatever we want here. Hello, you're listening to my radio. And then we're going to want to put, you can put as many of these in as you want and select random so that it'll have like little introductions. Now the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to set up 2 playlists of 2 songs and it will randomly select the song. So I'm going to add a topic, right click new, I'm going to call this playlist 1 and add a topic, right click new, playlist 2. So I'm going to right click new, and this can say whatever you want. This won't appear in the game at all, so preferably something related to your sounds, but I'm not going to call it that. Now, when I select TES sound and select the song, it's going to play out of my speakers with no option for me to stop it. So I'll just cut this section out while I set them all up because it's going to be quite loud. Okay, so what I've done here is I've put 2 songs in here, and I'm going to check random, and I'm going to check random for both of these. So next I'm going to go to radio hello, and link to, I'm going to add a topic, playlist 1. Okay, so I'm going to go to playlist 1, and link from, I'm going to select any, and link to, I'm going to link to playlist 2, and in playlist 2, I'm going to link from any, and then I'm going to return it to radio hello, like that. So now this will just play back and forth, back and forth. Again, you can add as many songs to the playlist as you want. You can add as many songs to either playlist, as many greetings as you want, as many non-music tracks. Just feel free to experiment, but that's sort of how the basics of the radio work. So that should be everything. I'm going to test it in game, and if I can't encounter any problems, I'll come back and try and fix them. But that should be everything. So thanks for watching. Goodbye. I just wanted to quickly say I had a little trouble. My songs wouldn't play, but I noticed I'd called it. I saw her standing there .mp3, and so when I deleted the .mp3 and reselected it, so it didn't have that extension, it worked fine because it was just having a little bit of trouble. Yeah, it was just a bit faulty because it had a funny extension because it was .mp3.wav, so I don't know what I did wrong. But yeah, when I highlighted it earlier on, but it was called .mp3, that was a mistake. They do have to be .wavs, otherwise it just won't work. So that should work, hopefully, now. Thank you for watching, goodbye.